So hello everyone, good day. I am Amir Usman Kusain from BS Ed Math 2. And now I am going to discuss about the Fisher exact test. Without further ado, shall we start? First, let us define what is Fisher's exact test. The Fisher's exact test tests the probability of getting a table that is as strong due to the chance of sampling. The word strong is defined as the proportion of the cases that are diagonal with the most cases. The Fisher exact test is generally used in one-tailed tests. So what is the objective of Fisher's exact test? The objective of Fisher exact test is number 1, to appraise if a Fisher exact statistically test was appropriate for analyzing data provided in a scientific journal. Fisher's exact test used for nominal data, however, used in the following cases. The total number of patients n less than 20 with a 2x2 or 2 times the matrix, or n is greater than 20 but expected cell count is 5 or greater than is less than 80% of cells. Others, 5 assumption of the chi-square still apply. Next is the Fisher's exact test calculation. The calculation of Fisher's exact test involves direct calculation of the probability P for a one-tailed test. However, most online statistical calculation will give you a two-tailed option. So, in order to understand more what is the Fisher's exact test, let me give you an example about this topic. So the best example for this is you are a clinical pharmacist working in an outpatient pain clinic. You are interested in assessing, based on gender, the distribution of patients you have that are on pain medication A versus pain medication B. So again, we have two rows here. We have the male and the female. So I am looking for an association between specific pain medication A used and gender. So we have pain medication A in our first column and pain medication B in our second column. So let us make sure that no assumptions are violated. So total number of patients is less than 20 with a 2x2 matrix, or the n is greater than 20 but expected cell count is 5 or greater is less than 80% of cells. So our total number of patient here is 22. So we have greater than 20 here because the total of our patient in this problem is 22. So here I put the expected frequency. So calculate this expected frequency for the same way that we do in chi-square. So we have here the expected frequency 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, and 9.5. So that means we have cell count of 5 greater here in only 50% of the cells. So we would use an official exact of this case if they are all 5 greater than 5. Then perhaps we will be using chi-square. So we have to state the null and alternative hypothesis. So in null hypothesis, there is no association between patient gender and pain medication used. Alternative hypothesis, there is an association between patient gender and pain medication used. So we wanna state also the alpha, which is 0.05. So in this case of Fisher's exact test, we don't calculate the degrees of freedom. And we don't need also to find a critical chi-square because Fisher's exact test allows to calculate our probability value direct. So calculating the p-value, so in our problem, the p-value is equals to 1. So it is greater than 0.5. Thus, there is not statistically significant association between gender and pain medication.